The Houston Rockets so far this offseason have been building a pretty crazy team. So far this free agency, the Houston Rockets have been really busy this offseason. They went from being the second seed in the playoffs last year to being a team who is now looking really scary on paper. With their recent trade for Kevin Durant that saw them trade away their young backcourt in Jalen Green and Dillon Brooks, I feel like this move for the Rockets can be really huge. Also, just yesterday, they got Dorian Finney-Smith from the Lakers. As a Lakers fan, this really hurts because Dorian was one of our better 3-and-D players, and with a lack of an actual supporting cast for our two superstars in Luka and LeBron, seeing him walk away for Houston really hurt me as a Lakers fan, but as an overall basketball fan, it's really understandable. The Lakers right now are in a dumpster fire, and they low-key have the worst general manager in basketball, Rob Pelinka, who shouldn't even have a job, but has a job because he got handed Luka and Anthony Davis, but that's besides the point. With Houston getting Dorian, the core is really starting to come together. They have a young star in Amen Thompson and a young center in Sengun who can give them the offensive production they need in order to compete for a championship. Kevin Durant on his team also won't have to do a majority of the offensive load because he has offensive weapons like Amen, and now since they acquired Dorian Finney-Smith, he can help KD out whenever he gets doubled and needs an open spot-up shooter to kick it out to. The Rockets last season were the 9th ranked defense in the NBA. Now, they did lose Dillon Brooks, who was a huge hustler for them and helped their defense a lot, but I think with an offseason of improvement from Sengun and with them adding a pretty good defender in Dorian Finney-Smith, I feel like this team can be a top-tier defensive team next year. We also have to mention that the Rockets did also sign Clint Capella in the offseason. It's a 3-year deal worth $21 million, and this is a great signing from the Rockets. The Rockets now pair up Capella with their young center in Sengun to create a pretty terrifying front line for their team. I feel like this Houston team will be scary next season because they have a lot of weapons they can throw at you. They have a great future star in Amen Thompson who can give them pretty good production. Then you also have a great 3-and-D player in Dorian Finney-Smith, and you have an interior wall in the paint with Sengun and Capella who can alter shots at an insane clip. Then you also have to realize that this team also has Kevin Durant, a 7-foot slim reaper who can create his own shot from the mid-range, the post, and the 3-point line. When you analyze it like that, this team really does look scary on paper. It's all going to depend on if this team can mesh well together. KD does have a history of being a part of some of the most toxic failed teams ever. I mean, back in Brooklyn with Kyrie and Harden, that team failed because of the egos, but also because of the injuries. Then when things got tough for KD, he decided to leave to go to another contender in Phoenix, just for that to fail for him too, because of the Suns front office signing Bradley Beal the following offseason. Overall, I feel like this team can be very scary, and I have them low-key as a top 5 seed next season. The West is very competitive, but I feel like if the right pieces come together and they're able to get along and no chemistry issues happen, this team can be a very scary team next year. We also have to talk about how insanely good the depth is on this team. I mean, this Rocket team has Fred VanVleet, Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith Jr., Tari Eason, Reed Sheppard, Jeff Green, and many other quality pieces that make them a great team. Honestly, you could argue that this team is a top 3 team in the league in terms of their team. Only time will tell though if this team can be one of the better teams in the league. If this team ends up being a top 3 seed next year, I think it's a successful offseason from them. But if they don't get at least a top 6 seed next year with this team, I feel like it will be a disappointment for their team. But that's just my point of view. Anyways, is Houston a scary team in the NBA? Let me know in the comment section down below. Slide us up to the channel. I make content like this almost every day. Like the video as well if you liked it, and make sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss another one of my videos. And until next time, stay driven.
You can't keep calling. When I touch down, the rain keep falling. Better hold me and just keep stalling, cause I don't ever wanna leave when I'm all in. And you look better on my side. Yeah, you always stand on my mind. Ay, and know we're running out of time, but I can't let go just cause I belong to you.